Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Apologies for the lighting, but that's the winter sun for you. I'm going to film anyway. I've tried to change the angle so the light is best that it can be, but we're just going to roll with it. Today's video, as you might have guessed, is an empties video. I haven't done one of these for a long time. I haven't done one of these since I've moved in with my partner. So I have been collecting and I have a full bag full. So this is my vegan bag from the vegan shop that I used to go to all the time in Swansea, and I miss it because there's not one up here where I live at the moment, and it makes me cry a little bit. So I do miss the vegan goodies and just seeing what's on the market. But without further ado, let's get through this because it might be a long one, so you might want to pause, grab yourself a cuppa, a piece of fruit, because we're all trying to be healthy. It's still January. Let's still try and be healthy in January, and we'll get through this product by product. So literally no order to this whatsoever. I'm just going to dig out from the bag. There might be duplicates further down the bag that I cannot remember. So 2 empty bottles of the Vitamin E Skincare Gentle Micellar Solution. I've been buying this for absolutely ages. Always, pretty much always, buy one get one half price, hence why I have like loads and loads of duplicates of them. I've literally just decided that I'm not going to use this anymore. I'm getting older and my skin around my eyes is getting a bit drier. This, I think, is contributing to that dryness a little bit. I want to try some new things. If those things don't work out, then I will come back to this because we'll see. If like I'm still getting dryness with the new products that I'm going to be using, then I know that it's not this that's causing it, it's just me being old or it's something else. But I would highly recommend these. I've been literally using these for years. Amazing, affordable. The only thing I don't like about it is plastic. It is cruelty free, it is vegan friendly. Superdrug are amazing for stuff like that. This is an empty of a goodness knows what Suave Essentials Ocean Breeze body wash. Something that was in the house when I came here. It was my partner's, and unfortunately it is by Unilever. Unilever own a lot of companies, not cruelty free or vegan or anything like that. I'm trying to get my partner on board with the whole let's try and go cruelty free thing, which he doesn't mind because he knows that Aldi's own stuff is cruelty free and Superdrug stuff is cruelty free, and they're reasonably cheap. So as long as I'm buying it for him, he doesn't really care. So, but obviously we like to use up what we've already got because then that's just wastage, damage is already done. Won't recommend it because it's just a nonsense generic cheap body wash that dries you out because it's full of soap. Superdrug, antiperspirant sprays. So obviously cruelty free, vegan. I got the soft pink flavour and the cotton fresh flavour, or smells, whichever way you want to say it. I really like these. They're really cheap. They're usually always on offer. I like the smells. They do the job. And that's the end of it. So I would recommend these just because they hit a lot of things. They hit the cruelty-free marker, the vegan marker if you're vegan. They hit the affordable marker. They're obviously metal, so they recycle, they degrade down back into the planet, apart from the plastic top. Don't really know what sort of damage aerosols are still doing to the atmosphere and stuff like that. That's something I need to look into. Okay, so 2 more deodorants here. This one is from Aldi's, this one is from Lidl's. They're a much of a muchness. I'm not sure about Lidl's and their cruelty-free status, but I know that Aldi's definitely does have a cruelty-free status, even though it doesn't have like the Leaping Bunny or anything like that. It's been publicated quite a few times that it is cruelty-free. Not sure about it being vegan, but again, they're a much of a muchness. That one hasn't got any alcohol in. That one, they both say they leave less white marks. I think they both did. They're both, I don't know, I would recommend them. They're so cheap to buy. I'm lucky to live next to an Aldi's and a Lidl's. And it's great if you just want something cheap. So 2 Superdrug dry shampoos. This is the Bloomin' Barnet. This is the Exotic Flare. Cruelty free, vegan, cheap. Usually buy one get one free, or buy one get one half price, or just cheap enough to buy full price on its own anyway. I go through a lot of dry shampoo at the moment, just sort of like save washing my hair. So I shower on like quite a regular basis, and then I wash my hair on a less regular basis because it washes the condition out of it. I need my hair to build up its own natural oils and be a bit greasy, because that is what conditions your hair at the end of the day. It's like nature's own way of rejuvenating your hair. Would I recommend them? Yes, I would. Go and buy them. Okay, so we've got another dry shampoo here. I think, well, there's a little bit left in that. That's not like me. Dry shampoo, Party Nights, Girls One. Made in the UK. Is this Tesco? I would imagine it is Tesco or some other type of supermarket. I don't remember it being bad, so it's probably a decent product. I don't know its cruelty-free status, but I'm assuming that if it's made in the UK, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't sell it in China though, that's the thing. So, don't know, probably bought that in a desperate rush. And then I've also got a Lidl's one here as well. I actually really like these. I've got another one of these on the go. I like the packaging. They've done quite well on the packaging. This is less than £1 to buy. Do you know what I mean? 200 mils of dry shampoo, less than £1 to buy. And it actually looks quite cool. It's up there with the packaging. It's much nicer than this packaging, I can tell you that. So my beloved vitamin E hot cloth cleanser. Ugh. Gross. I don't know how long it's been sitting in there. It's gone dry and crusty. Grim. I've talked and talked and talked about this, and I've talked about the green version of this as well. I think it's like the Radiance one. I've stopped buying these now. I've gone to a solid cleanser. So think about all the plastic wastage that I created with these. Although the product inside is amazing, I really liked it. I've moved on from it now just to try and reduce this plastic down. I like the solid cleanser bars from Lush. I get along with them, they're really good. I love experimenting with those at the moment, albeit they're more expensive. Then, you know, it's less expensive to the environment in the long run, and that's kind of, you know, supply and demand. If more people stop buying these and start buying the solid cleanser bars, then these will go up in price, and then the cleanser bars will come down in price. It's logical. We all need to start doing this. Okay, so an empty packet of cotton pads. I want to try and start using the reusable cotton pads. I've been saying it for a while now. Vicky's actually gone and done it. I think Kerry's actually gone and done it as well. I keep saying it's something that I need to like read into more, see where I can buy it more, see if I can afford it more. I just need to stop making excuses and actually go and do it, because of course I can afford it more. Like, I'm swapping the majority of my skincare over from like Superdrug stuff to Lush stuff because I can now afford to. I've got a little bit more money than what I used to, and I want to spend that on like trying to like look after my skin a bit more. So why not look after the planet a bit more as well? But you know, these are the Aldi's ones if you do want to buy throwaway cotton pads and stuff like that. They are really good, they are really cheap. I dyed my hair with a Superdrug hair dye. It's the only hair dye that I use for my hair. It's not vegan friendly because there's something in this conditioner, but it is cruelty free. So that in itself is half a win, I guess. But yeah, I recommend this, the Superdrug's own, what's it called, hair dye, because, you know, it's good. Asda Kind and Gentle Facial Toner. I think I bought this in sheer desperation because I'd run out of like the vitamin E cleanser one time. This was quite drying. Toners are a bit weird. I don't know why micellar waters are so different from them. You expect them to be like similar, but they really aren't. I won't be buying this again. Tea tree oil. One of the photographers I worked with in the past bought this for me for my acne. It worked for my acne for all of like a couple of months, and then I think you kind of like build up an immunity to it. Holly slipped over in the shower one time and cracked her head. So I was pouring this into the wound, and when it had scabbed I was still pouring it on because it like helps it heal and it helps to reduce the amount of scarring apparently. So that's what that got used on, and to be fair, she's hardly got a mark where she fell and hurt her head. Two empty foundations. This one's from Essence. It was a little bit dark for my skin, or it oxidised more on my skin, but it's a thin, more of a thin formula, and this was the turning point for me, that I figured out that I don't need a thick coverage foundation anymore. It was actually making my face worse. So yeah, I enjoy the coverage of a thick foundation, full coverage foundation, but like, it just wasn't helping myself. It was like a vicious cycle. I was scrubbing it off my face at the end of the day. And like, my acne on my chin was just not getting any better. I started using this because I bought this because I needed something cheap. And I figured that I could still get the same amount of coverage, because you can build it up if you want to, which I didn't need to. I only put one layer of this on. I still got the coverage. It's just I didn't believe that you could until I actually tried it, and you can. I've managed to control my acne. It's still here, but it tends to be only hormonal at the moment, which is good. Every now and then I'll get one that just like pops up where maybe I haven't like cleaned my face properly or something like that, but it is majority controlled down to like my hormonal time of the month. So I wouldn't buy this again because I don't think that they do the right colour range for me, but this, I'll praise this because this is what got me into thinner foundations as such. Then I bought this foundation when I was in Birmingham with Claire. It's one of those, you know, dropper type of ones. What I would say is I feel like you use quite a lot more product with this. I need to get into the habit of like putting less drops on and spreading it around a bit more. But then obviously if you put more on, then you've got like a thicker coverage of stuff, but it's still like a thinner foundation. I really like this. I like the way it sat on my skin. It kind of, because it's oily, or it feels oily to me. It's not oily, but it's got that sort of like oil sensation, I guess. I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't so drying on my face as such, but I really enjoyed that, so much so that I've gone and bought like the Gosh version of this with the dropper, and I'm really enjoying that. That's what I've got on my face today. But I would recommend this. I would repurchase this again in an absolute heartbeat. It's cruelty free. It's glass for a start, which not good for traveling, but it is good for the environment because I can wash this out and I can put this bit in the recycling then. So the only wastage that you've got is that, and you can maybe like chop that up and recycle it some other way, but I like the fact that I can recycle that. It's good. Another dry shampoo here. I did have another one, don't know what I've done with it. These are Batiste, which apparently are cruelty free, apparently are vegan, but then apparently they're not, depends who you speak to. It's got something in it that makes it not vegan, but they claim that they are vegan. Don't really know. This one doesn't say that it's vegan or cruelty free on it, but I suppose that's because it's such a diddy thing. These are samples that I got when I was in Birmingham. This one says it hydrates. I think the other one says it made me shine, my hair shine. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really want a dry shampoo to hydrate my hair. I want it to dry my hair. I want it to like take the grease look away, do you know what I mean? I want it to dry up that stuff. So no, I won't go and like buy this unless it's like really cheap on offer or whatever. There's better, cheaper ones on the market that you can buy. So 2 mascaras here. This one I got given to by my friend because I forgot mascara at one time. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Extra Black. I've had this before. I do really like the ones on it, but other than that, I'm never going to repurchase it again because it's not cruelty free. And this was the Essence Lash Princess. Apparently I bought the wrong one and I should have bought like the blue version of this. I don't know, I thought this one was half decent. Bloody hell, it's dried out so much I can hardly get the top off. It's got like that sort of like snake cobra wands thing. I don't know, it was alright. Wasn't the worst mascara I've used, wasn't the best mascara I've used. Would I repurchase it? Yeah, I would, because it's cheap. It's so cheap, you just can't quibble with the price. This isn't used up, but I'm throwing it out. I've had this for way too long. You're only supposed to keep this particular one. These NYX lip suedes, liquid suedes. Apparently they've only got like a 6-month shelf life on them. Why is that? I don't buy these anymore anyway. I am going to start buying NYX stuff again, but like not this particular liquid lip because it doesn't dry down. It says it's a cream lipstick, but like it smudges quite a lot, it bleeds quite a lot. This particular purple shade, I really liked it, but let's swatch it on my hand. I really liked it, but like, I don't know, I've moved on from this now. I've got something that stays on my lips tidy, that does a better job. So yeah, they do quirky colours, but the product longevity, wearability wasn't for me. Toothpaste, Oral-B, gum and enamel repair. I will keep purchasing this until the cows come home. Not cruelty free, not vegan, but I can't find a cruelty free toothpaste that actually does the job that I need it to. Whenever I've switched to a different toothpaste, my gums start going sore and horrible, and we're like looking at going towards like gingivitis. I don't want gingivitis, that is absolutely hanging. So sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time because my oral hygiene is really important. 3 empty things from Lush. I feel like I should have more of these, but I must have like thrown them when I wasn't thinking about putting stuff away. So this was the Comforter Bubble Bar, which is the massive pink and white bubble bar that smells like hot Ribena. It's absolutely stunning. I grate it down, put it in a tub, spoon it into the bath for Holly, lasts forever. It smells amazing. We'll always repurchase it because it's just so yummy. The big solid conditioner. I'm a bit on the fence about the solid conditioner bars now for Lush. I think I've bought one recently, which I'm going to give one more go. But I just don't feel like they condition my hair enough. You get maybe like 2/3 to a quarter, like 3/4 into the bar, and whatever's left doesn't really work anymore. It kind of like stops working. I have to put like a leave-in conditioner on top of that. So I may as well just use one conditioner that works, so I don't have to use the leave-in conditioner, rather than use 2 products, because then you have to spend twice as much and create twice the amount of waste, even though this is a solid one. So Lush have only got 3 solid conditioner bars. I want them to have more. Like, they've only got the purple one, the green one and the white one, and like I think the green one works up to a certain extent and then it stops working, and it's like, it's such a shame. But I can't, maybe it's just my hair, it's too dry, maybe it's like it's not enough. But I won't be repurchasing that again because it's happened 2 or 3 times now where I've been like disappointed, and I've ended up having to use the rest of the product just for like shaving my legs, which is kind of like an expensive way to use something to shave your legs, I guess. So I hate saying that Lush stuff, I don't like it, but I've tried it too many times now and it's not doing enough for my hair anyway. And then we've got the Karma Comber shampoo. What one was that? See if I can figure it out by the crumbs colours. Okay, so I think this was a green one. It was maybe like, I don't know. It used to be like an online exclusive, but I must have got it in a Lush shop if I've got the paper bag, because they don't send them in paper bags when you do the order. It's the one I'm currently using at the moment, if that's the case. I like all the Lush shampoo bars. There's only one that I won't try, and that's like the Copperhead, because it's got like bits of henna in it that are designed to make darker hair darker and keep it like healthy and lustrous. Like, I don't want to make my blonde hair darker, so there's no reason for me to try that. But other than that, I've worked my way through pretty much most of the solid shampoo bars. I love them. I love the fact there's no wastage other than this. If you order it online, they don't even send it in this, they just send it in the box. The little dregs that are left on my tin, I used to wash my makeup brushes, so there really is no wastage at all. If I don't fancy using the rest of the shampoo bar, or if I haven't got anything to shave my legs with, like the conditioner bars, then I'll use the shampoo bar to like put lather on my legs and then shave my legs. It's like, it can be used for so many things. You could literally use it as hand soap if you wanted to use it as hand soap. You could use it as an all over soap for your body if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. multi-purpose. So like you could take shampoo bar and you wouldn't, to like a hotel or something, you wouldn't really need to take shower gel because you could just use shampoo bar. Yeah, it's more of an expensive way of doing it, but if you try and travel light, then there's no reason why you couldn't do that. There's like no drama. You can use them. I like the fact that it's multi-purpose. I like the fact that it's vegan. I like the fact that it's cruelty-free. I like the fact there's no plastic wastage. Winning, winning. And that is it. Rambled at you like word vomit, I feel like I've done. So thank you for watching, guys. I needed to get all of those empty things off my chest. I can now go and sort them out into the relevant recycling receptacles, which there is only one. It just goes into a mixed recycling and then it goes to like a recycling sorting office somewhere. I don't know. They do it so different here compared to what they used to where I used to live. It's crazy. This swatch, see? Look, smudge. I don't even know where I've smudged that. It absolutely stinks. I can smell it on my hand. I need to go and wash this off because it's disgusting. Don't recommend those in the slightest. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you want to see more empty videos like this in the future, then please let me know and I will continue to hang on to my empty products in my special little purple bag. And yeah, if you don't want to see the empty videos, then also let me know, because then there's no point in making it. It's no point in me like hanging on to my rubbish for ages. My partner's like, why are you holding on to empty things? And I'm like, that videos, and he's like, okay then, what a weirdo. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Love you all, bye.